I be super thick that a nigga keep chewing. Eat it till the morning, cause the baby she choosing. Eat like a champ, cause I know that she can do it. Got me on everything that I thought I wouldn't do. Cause I'm on another level, bitch, I'm geek. Count up your words and watch how you speak. Bring you some shit that niggas never pick.
Another thing is like when people's hearts want to attach to some shit like at a really young age, gang. I don't know if that's like a thing. But it happens. You know what I'm saying? You get people that, you know, grow from being high school sweethearts and things like that, right? So it happens that you have a successful situation that comes from a young heart being stubborn. But sometimes, it goes according to your expectations, gang. You know, I had expected no, I had expected a lot from my young heart, like my young understanding, so to speak, and the understanding of the people that maybe I would engage in relationships with, so to speak. You see what I mean? It's like maybe my mind and heart. This is when I realized maybe the mind and heart is really, you know, they do go against one another. Sometimes I do believe you may come to a point of alignment with the two align, but you know what I mean, maybe my shit was not aligned so much so that when I do engage with somebody, the heart is stubborn to be like, yo, trying to kick it, you know what I'm saying, long term. I don't even know what the fuck long term is, gang. I'm like how old was I? Yeah, 16, 17. When I really was like, let me get into some real relationship being type stuff. You know what I'm saying? 16, 17. So my heart would be like, yeah, we doing this. And my mind was, you know what I'm saying? My mind is just, it's like my mind would have a mind of its own, bruh, so to speak. I don't even know if that makes sense, but yeah, my mind wouldn't be on it. So it's like my words would not align with my actions, right? So I would say, like, for me, subjectively speaking, you know, trying to fall in love as a teenager, bro. That is just, yeah, one of the examples, right? Trying to fall in love as a teenager and shit like that. It made me hate relationshiping, gang. It made me hate getting into relationships. Just because of, like, how, you know what I'm saying? How things played out. How things played out. And what my mind would make those things mean. Again, I don't think for a long time my heart would align with my mind and be like, okay, this is what it is, and this is what I'm supposed to be in terms of it feeling like joy and fulfillment. You know, the whole thing. It's like my mind always wants to escape the whole time, right? So off of just like having that default, it's had that misalignment. It's been giving me that misalignment to a point where, like, even with people that like I would date, you know what I'm saying, I'd be dating and getting into serious relationships with, and this time I'm talking about like teenagers. So like as a teenager, I wouldn't even be able to tell you this, that yo, the misalignment of my mind and heart. Hey, maybe it is like some imaginary shit. I don't know, but at least I got some theory to like guide my whole vision now and see how I stand, see how I'm supposed to move. Facts. But I wouldn't even be this transparent and tell you this at the time when this was happening, right? So, but then now I'm at a different phase. I could tell you, but then the side effect of that is the fact that I kind of am shying away from relationships. Of relationships. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's higher visions that I'm trying to get to as well. But man, that teenage phase of just like throwing yourself out there, and it is a principle of throwing yourself out there. You know what I'm saying? At an age where you don't even understand what you're doing. Because relationshiping and talking about, yo, we taking this shit like really serious, we gotta understand the fact that it's a lot at stake, bro. It's a lot of emotions, you know what I'm saying? A lot of sharing of your vulnerability, those intimate moments that happen. You know what I mean? Or that are expected. My mind wasn't on there like that. Shit was on like some shallow stuff. But then once the action, right? And the deeds and the shortcomings and the limitations showed me and reflected to me like, yo, yeah, this, you know what I'm saying? It's more than just saying, like, yo, we into this thing, we doing this. You know what I'm saying? When we talking relationship, I don't talk about just like dating and having a good time. Talk about relationshiping, bro. I'm saying kicking it, like, and you can think about it right now, like, yo, as high school students, gang, that's a bit too ambitious, bro. But again, there are people that pull it off. Like, I'm not disputing that. It's just how I'm realizing it, you know? It's too much at stake, man. It was too much at stake, didn't realize it then. And so, manifested some janky situations where it's like, nah, matter of fact, just based off of the data, right? Like, nah, matter of fact, bro, I don't think I want to get into this. Think I'm cool up with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, y'all got it, gang. Y'all got it, straight up. It don't go no further than that. It don't go no further than that, gang. You know what I mean? But at the same time, when purpose comes into play, right? When you give yourself something to do, in other words, right? Giving yourself something to do, give yourself purpose, like living on purpose. Living, because we're trying to better ourselves each day, and so therefore, what does that mean to you? Well, to me, right? That means being productive. Being productive in whatever way, gang. Like creating income streams, right? Creating healthy relationships on the pursuit, creating. Ah, man, come on, bro. Y'all know, dog. When it comes to like giving examples, dog, like I'm bad with that. Right? Creating healthy lifestyles, you know what I'm saying? Maintaining good health, things like that. Now you realize that, yo, that may be a lot for just eat, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe just for the convenience of handling all these things, having somebody to just like go on that journey with you. Again, bro, like with that whole thing, obviously. All right, let me wrap it up there, bro, because what I'm saying right now is just like it's throwing other thoughts in my head that will just get me in other rabbit holes. But yeah, that's it with that, right? Like the teenage relationship in gang, I've gone to a point where I'm not even taking it serious, right? As in like, yo, this is relationship, and yes, it's some sort of social practice gang, but to be like, yo, this is really real. I really fell in love when I was a teenager. I don't even think that's it, man. But hey, to each their